Alright, last unit here, everyone. Lesson 5.1, arithmetic sequences. And that word is not pronounced arithmetic, it's pronounced arithmetic, because it's an adjective in this sense. You've probably seen these before. An arithmetic sequence is just a list of numbers that have a common difference between terms. Like all of these are all arithmetic sequences because they all, have a common difference between terms. So in this case it's plus 3, in this case it's plus 6, right? In this case it's minus 4, right? In this case it's plus 2.5. To find the common difference, and so to label the common difference, we're going to use the variable d. You just subtract the first term from the second term, or the second term minus the first term. And we use a, the variable a, to denote each term. So a2 minus a1, that means the second term minus the first term. That equals d. Very simple, very intuitive. We just did all these on the previous slide. Okay, so this is what I was just saying. A1 represents the first term, A2 represents the second term, A3 represents the third term, and so on. So we use the variable a to represent each term. So the main portion of this work is to figure out what future terms are going to equal. So instead of writing out a list of 100 numbers, if I asked you to find the 100th term, there's got to be an easier way to do that than listing out all 100 numbers, right? So this slide just wants you to get used to finding the next successive terms. So if the first term equals, so for this one right here, if the first term equals 4 and the common difference equals 6, then the next one will be 10, the next one will be 16, the next one will be 22, right? If a1 equals 3 and the common difference is negative 3, then the next one will be 0, then negative 3, then negative 6, so on and so forth. You could do the rest of those. Okay, so this is what I was just saying. What if you wanted to find the 100th term in the sequence? You want to do that fast. You don't want to sit there and count out 100 terms and keep adding the common difference over and over again 100 times, right? So there's got to be a formula for this, and we could derive a formula if we just think about how to start. So if you want to know the 100th term, A100, right? You always have to start with your first term. That's the first thing you know. A1 is your first term. And then from there, you're going to add the common difference 99 more times, right? To get to the 100th term. So it's the common difference times 99. Now, how do we represent the 99? Well, the 99 is basically whatever this number is here minus 1. So we call that number n. So that's n minus 1 right there. N minus 1. So whatever number term you want to find is n. Subtract 1 from that, and that's how many times you have to multiply by the common difference, right? And then just add it to the first term, a1. And that's this formula right here. This is the formula for arithmetic sequences. Okay, this is to find any term in the sequence. So an represents any term you want, any term number. A1 is the first term. N is the number of terms. And D is the common difference. And notice, last thing, and then we're going to stop this video and do another one. This little subscript right here, n, should match this number right here. They're both n. Basically, whatever number term you want. So if you want the 200th term, then n is 200. Okay? All right, I'll see you in the next